appears to be autumn. We're back in terrible lighting, terrible camera angle, terrible video territory. I'm so nice to myself. What was I? Oh yeah, no. This I've just finished. It's the evening of day 2. I've managed 2 days raw. Oh, excuse me. Thank heavens for accountability partners, though, because if I hadn't made a commitment to someone to check in and say that I'm behaving myself, I think I might not have behaved myself today. It's been a weird day. Just being the usual mum taxi, and then because we'd gone quite a long way, and mind you, I've not gone very far tonight, and I am sitting waiting in a car tonight, but this afternoon it was too far. It was a bit of a trek to be returning home, so I was waiting. It was a retail part, an outlet village, a place with loads of outlet stores, none of which really interested me. Didn't have the money to be spending, anyway. All cruciferous vegetables. I didn't have the money to be spending anything anyway, plus I am not in the market for clothes that are either going to be too tight and I have to shrink into them, because I've got plenty of those, or clothes that I intend this time to shrink out of. So I didn't have much sort of to occupy my time in terms of shopping, to be spending a day in a retail park, but there's just nowhere there. If you were going there hungry, you're absolutely screwed, because even though there is a Holland and Barrett, who is supposedly a health store chain over here, there wasn't anything there. I don't think they even have chillers there, so it was all ambient snack food, which none of that is raw. I suppose they probably had dried fruit and nuts and stuff, and there was another store that also had kind of quite a lot on the nutty dried fruit spectrum, but nothing fresh at all. I don't think you could get a proper fruit juice anywhere. I went in Greg's at one point because my daughter wanted something from there at the end of the day, and they had things pretending to be fruit juice, which absolutely weren't. They were like fruit flavoured drinks. So there was nothing for me to buy there. Not luckily, with foresight, I'd taken a load of apples and some water. But still, wandering around. Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. I don't know why when I'm recording these things I end up yawning my face off. I think because I'm always tired anyway. But anyway, what was I saying? I was saying, wandering round, because I did wander around just to see what was there. There were cafes and ice cream places and more cafes and Greg's, like I've already suggested. And it just smelled of chips, pastries, pork sandwiches. There was a pulled pork sandwich stand. Just you lose hope, really. Certainly doing raw food, and even being a whole food vegan, you basically, you have to go out prepared. You can't go out assuming that you're going to get anything. I mean, I'm just back from 2 weeks in America, and I had a lovely time, and I ate delicious food, and there were a couple of places that I got decent stuff, but nothing with no oil at all. One of my daughters tries to stay away from gluten as much as possible, and she tries to stay vegan, although she will eat eggs occasionally. Locally we have some very, very happy chickens. I mean, they're lovely, and she'll have because she likes eggs, and because we can get them from hens that we know are extremely happy. She has the odd one of those, but finding gluten-free and vegan stuff was really hard. The best place that we went to 2 Thai places, and they were great, and the food was delicious, but again, plenty of oil in there, plenty of salt. It's not for the followers of John McDougall, that's for sure. Anyway, I really came on just to say I've done 2 days raw. I am very much enjoying having a raw accountability partner. I've got another accountability partner, but she's not raw, she's just. She is vegan, which is brilliant, and she is still kind of experimenting, trying to find out the best way of eating for her to both lose weight and look after her health. I'm kind of firmly in the belief that absolutely, can't get my mouth around my words, absolutely the best diet for me is a raw one, and I think I would also do pretty well on whole food plant-based if I could. Sorry about the camera. I probably do perfectly well on whole food plant-based as well, if I could stick to it. The problem that I have with doing whole food plant-based is that plant-based I'm very tired. I have had some horrendously disturbed nights. I'm jet-lagged for a start, but there's a certain someone keeps depriving me of sleep. We'll not go any further than that. What was I saying? The problem with cooked whole food is that I am extremely prone to overeating it, like potatoes, and I think I've talked about this before, but potatoes and pasta and noodles, and if we get into the realms of whole grain bread, I'm stuffed. Stuffed literally. I eat too much. I can't control my appetite when I'm eating that stuff. I've tried doing the 50-50 plate, and I find it harder to stick to. I find it much easier to, or I find that I'm much more likely to extend my range of what's allowed, so it's clear cut, isn't it, what's whole food and what's not, but I find it so much easier to say, oh well, that these oven chips, they're nearly whole food, aren't they, because you can buy the skin on ones, but they're cooked in oil, not very much oil, but they are cooked in oil. But it's the kind of thing that I start blurring my boundaries and eating stuff that that doesn't agree with me in any way whatsoever. So anyway, 2 days raw. Marvellous having a a raw accountability partner. So I'm now really actually supported, because I have Sherry, my raw food person. I have Cheryl, who's my accountability partner, who I got assigned by Jeanette D'Onofrio, yeah, Jeanette. And I also have still a WhatsApp group from Jeanette's food freedom thing. So, you know, I'm well and truly supported one way or another, on my phone anyway. And my kids are supporting me too. So they're kind of my little cheerleaders. And I've made a 2-minute video into 11 minutes so far, so I'll bugger off now. I'm not really making, I'm sorry, it's all very disparate and scattered, but that's really how my brain is at the moment. I'll shut up now, because I just thought of something else I could say, but I won't. I will see you sometime soon. Bye.